All right, welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now, it's the 20th of March and it is commemorated internationally as Happiness Day. Now, that's quite an interesting one because this discussion is one that I am very invested in, as you should be also. We've got Smita Mahesh, a wellness coach from the Happiness Center. It is great to have you. You are welcome.
Thank you.
And there are a number of questions I want to ask, but let's start with happiness. What is happiness?
Happiness is an undying smile on your face. You know, a confidence that cannot be shaken, a strength that cannot, shatter in any consequences, in any situations, and also a fearless attitude.
How can one develop such an attitude in such a world as ours today? There are so many things happening, the countries and all of that. When you look at the news, you understand there's always something there that could. So how can you maintain happiness in spite of what is happening around you?
See, happiness comes from within.
Okay.
And we believe that if individuals are at peace, then society is at peace. It is the stress that causes all these problems of violence, of greed, of corruption. If a person has a sense of belongingness and wants good for everybody, then the entire society is happy. So happiness begins from one individual.
Now you mentioned from within. Now people get to maybe mistake it, and that's why I want some clarification. You said it's from within, but what is that feeling when I get a brand new car, or a brand new phone, or a brand new dress, a brand new shoe, moving to a brand new house? That feeling, is that happiness?
That's fleeting, right? Anything that you buy, all the material things that you get, we all have desires,
Okay.
and it is good to fulfill our desires. But to think that happiness is coming from the car I have, or from the restaurant that I'm going to, or from this big house, no. If it was, then you would be happy. One car should have given you joy all your life. Why is it that you upgrade? Why is it that you want to change your phone to the next new one that comes up? It is just that temporary feeling that you get. But true happiness is within you.
It's within me.
Like when you see or when you smell a nice flower, you just smell it and you go, you close your eyes. When you hug someone, you love and you hug and you close your eyes, because it is within. The joy comes from within. If it was from, say, one particular ice cream, then the second set of ice cream should have made me more happy.
Yeah.
The third, the fourth, by the sixth one, if somebody offers me the same ice cream, I would say,
Yeah.
no. It is, it diminishes.
It diminishes, yes. There's
Yes.
that law of diminishing returns.
Yes. So happiness is not outside.
It's not
It
based
is-
on possessions or things you
Yes.
see. How about, now you mentioned a hug. How about when it is based on a spouse, a partner, a friend? That means that still isn't based from, based on somebody or some other circumstance. And maybe you lose the person, at that situation, or the person leaves you, as it were, and all of that. The one that comes between human beings, can we still term that happiness in the sense of what you defined?
No, as I'm saying, we are a social beings,
Okay.
right? We need people around us. But to expect that this person will give me happiness, or this is my source of happiness, no. Because everything in this world is temporary. Nothing is within our control. So it is like, we clean our house, but we cannot leave it like that, right? We have to, because dirt comes. So things happen. The other person might have moods, might have a stressful day, and you are expecting, oh, this one is going to solve my problems. This is going to give me happiness. But if you develop certain habits like breathing, meditation, where you get in touch with yourself, you will see that you can enjoy life, and at the same time you are so strong from within that you are the master of the
I like what you
situations.
just said. So these are activities like you can help when you meditate, you get in touch with yourself. And you mentioned something about a flower. That means that interacting with nature is one way to develop happiness, as it were.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And so if I come to the happiness center, what kind of activities can I engage in? What can help make me happier or a happy person?
Yes. So the Happiness Center is an initiative of the Art of Living. So the Art of Living was established in 1981 by Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, who is a humanitarian leader and peace ambassador.
Okay.
And in the span of 43 years, we have made our presence in 184 countries. So you can understand that these techniques work. These are tools which empower us. Nobody has taught us. So in the Happiness Center, we take care of your physical health and well-being as well as mental health and well-being.
Wonderful.
So in physical section, we have a doctor who practices Ayurveda, which is an alternate medicine. And in the mental workshops, mental health workshops, we teach breathing techniques. You know, we can see our body, but we cannot see our mind.
Okay.
No? I can see you, but I don't know what's happening in your mind.
Definitely, definitely.
But breath is both tangible and intangible.
Intangible, yes.
You can not see breath, but you can
Yeah,
feel
you can
breath.
feel it.
So breath is the connecting link between your body and your mind. So if you learn to work on your breath, you not only get the physical benefits, of course, when all your cells are oxygenated, you will see how calm your mind becomes, how clearly you can think.
Wow. So from what you're saying now, there is that correlation between your physical well-being and happiness. Because when you're talking about breath control, I mean, there are a number of people who, maybe due to bad lifestyle choices, they can't control their breath. So when you're talking about now meditation, I mean, it's some form of yoga. So you're even talking about physical fitness and all of that. It is also, are you saying now the physical fitness as a person is related to being happy?
So when you are doing some physical exercises, it helps you calm down. The restlessness in your body disappears.
Okay.
And when you work on your breath, you calm the mind, the thoughts, right? It helps you reduce the thoughts. And when you sit in meditation, that is just relaxing, doing nothing, and that's when you get that true peace. You get in touch with yourself, what we call the self, the spirit, the soul. So it's, you know, like a progressive thing. You first work on your physical fitness, then you work with your breath, and then come to your calm and peaceful mind.
Wonderful. How
you
do
should
you
experience that.
now? If you've done all of this and you've found some level of peace, some level of happiness, how do you maintain it? How do you keep it? How do you ensure that this thing that you found, it doesn't just go away or it's not fleeting? How do you do
Yeah.
that?
So now tell me, Mike, do you go out without cleaning your teeth in the morning?
No, I don't. I would always try to ensure I do that.
Do you go out without having a bath?
No, I don't.
So you're so particular about your dental hygiene, you're so particular about your physical hygiene. What about your mental hygiene? So once
We're
we
not
teach,
so particular about that.
no, just because we can't see it, we know something is bothering us, but just because we cannot put our hands on it, you just ignore it. So what I would say is the techniques we teach you,
Okay.
make it a part of your life. Have a bath, and after bath, just sit for 5 to 10 minutes with yourself. Make it a part of your lifestyle, and then you will see it
let's
lasts
wrap.
with you.
I wish we had more time, but let's wrap up with this. When I sit and I'm meditating, what do I focus on the most?
So more easier than that is, I would say, Concentration and focus is a byproduct of meditation. Clarity of mind is a byproduct of meditation.
Okay.
What you can do is just do a simple breathing technique.
Okay.
I'll just teach you. It's called straw breathing.
Straw breathing. Okay.
Anytime you have too many thoughts, you are overwhelmed, you're anxious, you're stressed, you don't know what to do, you just take a deep breath in
Okay.
and just breathe it out like a straw, as if you're holding a straw in your mouth. So the exhalation is long. Do it 5 or 6 times and just observe how you feel.
Smita, I could talk to you for an hour and even longer, but thank you so much for this expose on International Day of Happiness. I know that somebody out there would have gotten something and have learned how to be a happier or a happy person. Thank you so much, Smita Mahesh.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, that's it on our discussion on the International Day of Happiness. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. Back with the second lap of the show.